And my cherry baby is blooming. And also on the oncidium tray. This one, you've seen this before, it was all yellow and white. Now it's mostly white, so that must be how it fades. It's been hanging on a long time. And looky here, 2 growths from this dendrobium that Todd gave me. The tag's way up there, but it's the one that smells like Fruit Loops. Wow, that was some jump off my roof, I heard it. This guy, not going quite as fast as he was, but I experienced that before. A slow growth and then all of a sudden it started again. Oh no. These guys just decimated one of my vines, and I bet they're on their way over to the grapevine next. We do have a lot of new leaf growth and different plants, so I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, and the cherry baby has a whole nother one too. And we have this going on. I believe this was if I recall, a dying one that like glows or something. I can't remember. Of course, this dendrobium here has been blooming since last summer. I don't see any new bloom spikes on it, so maybe it's finally going to take a rest. Poor thing. I feel like it's a mother plant that's been in labor for 10 months or something. And then from Carmela orchids, I got all these little dendrobiums, and I had 2 of them that sent up bloom spikes. Pretty happy about that. This guy has a little something coming out there. See those 2? So maybe he'll come back to having long branches again. And we have a little bit of growth here. I don't think I get adequate sunlight, so I think I'm always a little bit behind other people's. Come on, Spanish moss, stay on there. Oh, and my upside down orchid. I didn't even catch that. And then the Dendrobium aphyllum that I got from Todd that I thought was surely gone because I broke it. Look, I got 1, 2. 2 growths. I hope you can see it. It's not a very sunny day. Turned on the lights though. I did get some new mounds, from Just One More Orchid. They're clay mounts, kind of like what I got at the Tampa show. And let's see, what else has some new growth or something interesting. I don't know if this one's going to work. I don't think it gets enough moisture this way or something. I did start putting a lot of Spanish moss on stuff. I got a lot of new tips, root tips coming out on a couple things. There's another one of my One More orchids. And I see a new leaf right in there. I hope the camera's getting it. It's over my head. And maxillaria. Yes, I have 2 more of them. This one I've had a really long time. And for some reason I want to say this one's yellow, but I'm not positive. And then this was one that was in with that. So, not sure where it came from. But anyway, they aren't blooming, but the other one did. And then this is my new, I don't know how to say it. Where's the tag on it? To me, I lost the tag. Shoot. I guess I did. It's not a cataseum. It starts with a C in the same family. And of course I got roots galore going on here. And my catasetum, there's the baby one. And look, I just see this now. Is that a bloom spike? Let me turn it around. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Please don't break the bloom spike. They keep it known to do that. I think it is. Look. Yeah, because this is my new one. It's a bloom. Whoa. Did you hear that? Those are squirrels. And here's my other from Just One More Orchid. I don't have anything on this one yet. I have a, oops, sorry, I'm distracted by the squirrels. I have a metal, roof on this screen porch, and they jump from there to the palm trees, and they run along the roof and make lots of noise. I do have something over here in the Vandas. Looky here. And I actually thought that these blooms weren't going to make it, because I thought they looked brown, but I think it's because they were a darker color there. And this is the tag that is almost impossible to read. It's so, oh, it's upside down. It's not Vanda, it's that other, starts with an A. Yeah, that's never coming in. But, and then I got a little lot of gold, and it sure is. And look, several bloom spikes. 1, 2, 3. These guys are probably mad at me today because they did not get watered yesterday. I had some kind of allergic reaction to something, and I got my arms turned all red, and so I took a Benadryl. And you may as well just hook me up to anesthesia when you give me Benadryl, because I am out. I think I'm overwatering my Phalaenopsis, but look at the little guy. I mean, this is the pot of the 3. What is that I hear? I was distracted by the house finches. This is the pot of the 3 death rack. And I think I've had them about a year, because I think they were last year's Valentine gone bad. Well, gone unsold, and then, yeah, the finches went back in the bird feeder, and the squirrels on the fence, and they're bothered by that. So, a little bit of activity going on here. I did this last week, and this might be what I've had an allergic reaction to. I think I have an allergic reaction to ferns, but I've been working on these pots, and that one there, the foxtail or whatever, what I always thought was called asparagus fern. That and the Boston ferns or wild ferns that are over there. I think they're what caused me to have issue. But so I redid my pots. This is just sort of a potpourri, a potpourri in this case. I put some, it's got this cactus in there, which you can't really see the needles on it. They're tiny little things, but there's millions of them, and they're killers. And that could also be what it is, because I have them all over me, my arms. But I planted one little annual, some basil, which I've already cut and used some, so it's getting a little too much sun. No problem today. A tomato, that's a yellow heirloom tomato. And then in this, I made a little mound here, and I meant to put 2 watermelon in it, but I accidentally put the cucumber in there too. And then this little mound is my kitchen scraps garden. I've been seeing people do that, so I put some green onions, leftover bell pepper, and some cherry tomatoes that didn't kind of went bad, so we'll try that. And then I have all this plumeria. I gave plumeria away, and then people gave me plumeria of different colors, so this area back here needs some work, so that's a start. This has 2 bell peppers, geraniums. I know I overplanted, but it seems to be the only way to protect stuff from the sun. It's just my theory. Oh, butterfly waterers. Bird bath. These Gerber daisies, no, not Gerber daisies, Shasta daisies do not seem to want to make it. I pulled weeds, now they're all back. And I moved my succulents over here too. And I usually don't plant this area because the soil's so terrible, but I did this year. I love Coreopsis. It's so happy. That's just my work pile, don't look. And I got my jasmine arbor going again. At one time it was so full and beautiful. And I removed 3 orchids, and well, that's a walking iris, so I don't think it's going to make it. I removed 3 orchids. Where's the 3rd one? Uh-oh. And what's going on here? I think squirrels or somebody or rats have been over here knocking stuff down, because I moved all my succulents over here into my bromeliad garden. They're just getting too much sun and a little too dry. I'll have to move them in the rainy season though. because it'll be too wet for them. Another amaryllis. That's an amaryllis I'm going to plant in the ground shortly. That's why it's there. My staghorn fern. And these are the dendrobium scraps. Sorry, I didn't realize I had that all zoomed in. I love Alstroemeria. Those are delphiniums. I don't know. They're not looking good. And that's quit blooming. Another amaryllis. Ooh, windy. Alright, I just got my 2-minute warning for my break time being up, so quickly over to these pots. I put a tomato behind these. And same deal here. Pots of annual perennials with a tomato right there. And an Eddie walking by. Alright, back to work.